structure of pollen grain. Before going to the structure of pollen grain, I want to clear one thing about the pollen grain. The structure of pollen grain, that it is rounded in shape, that means spherical body. Uninucleate in structure means single nucleated in structure, and unicellular means single cell, and haploid in nature. Haploid means it is n number of cells are present in this. Actually, mitotic and meiotic developments are takes place later. So it is a unicellular, uninucleate, haploid and spherical body, and it is mostly consists of, you also saw the diagram, it is a rounded structure, and mostly consists of two types of layer. One is your exine, another one is your intine layer. If we focus about your exine layer, it is quite thick in nature. That means it is cutinized, open upgrowths are there, and a number of curved structures are also present in your exine, and toe in nature, that means hard in nature, and the hard surface, that means the exine is consist of a number of spines, plates and ridges, and this structure also consists of a number of upgrowths are there, that means ridges are there, and this exine structure, that means the total outgrowth structure is normally thick in nature, that means this layer is normally thick in nature, and it consists of 1 to 3 weak points, which is otherwise known as your germ pole. This is a single weak point. Mostly it is 1 to 3 weak points. You also draw a number of weak points over there. That means in your exine points. It also consists of a number of viscous sticky substances over it. That means the exine is covered with a number of viscous sticky substances, and this total the total rounded structure consists of viscous sticky substances, otherwise known as your pollen kit. That means this total structure is otherwise known as your pollen kit. The viscous sticky substances also help the pollen grain to stick surface of your insect, because these pollen grains are made for pollination. As it is quite easy to insects that the viscous sticky substance also firmly attached to the insects, that means the legs of the insects, and then it is transferred from one flower to another flower. So the viscous sticky substances form the pollen kit, and it is quite easy to transfer from one state to another state because of the presence of your exines. And I repeat that exine is quite toe in nature, and consists of 1 to 3 germ pores in it, and it is rough in nature, and the number of upgrowths are there, and the thick nature is not equal in every part. It is up and down growths are also present in it, and the internal structure is next to exine is consists of a single layer, which is otherwise known as your intine. Intine is very smooth in nature, and it is a cellulosic form which forms the pollen tube later. Later we are going to discuss about the development of your pollen tube. So in this part we know about the work of your intine actually. Nextly, it also consists of a number of nutrient medium in it, and that means your cytoplasmic nutrient medium in it, and a pollen nucleus, which is firmly nutrient consists of a number of nutrient medium which consists of your pollen nucleus. So it is all about your structure. It is consists of two types of layer. One is your exine layer, next one is your intine layer. Exine layer is quite toe in nature, rough in structure, and a number of upgrowths are there. The exine layer is not firmly attached to the intine layer. It is apart from the intine layer, and it consists of 1 to 3 germ pores in it, and the intine layer is quite smooth in nature and helps in the formation of pollen tube. And in intine, a number of nutrient mediums are present and consist of a pollen nucleus. Nextly, we are going to study about our structure of pollen tube. That means here we are going to study about our development of male gametophyte, which is otherwise known as our microgametogenesis. Means it is the formation of gametophyte actually. So if we saw the structure of your gametophyte, the whole process takes place, only two types of stages are there. If we consider these 6 diagrams, I divided it into 2 parts. One is your before pollination part, another one is your after pollination part. If we consider the before pollination part, this all structures takes place in anther only, and your after pollination parts takes place in your stigma. That means your stigma part, which is consist of your 3 types of that means towards your ovary. That means a pollen tube formation takes place towards your ovary. So in this stage we are going to study about our formation of your pollen tube. So if we saw the structure, it mainly consists of a single prominent nucleus in it, and vacuole in it, and exine and intine. Previously you also know about the structure of exine and intine also, and number of germ pods in it. In your first stage, it firstly gives a mitotic division, and the mitotic division divided the nucleus into two parts, and it gives that means it is internally mitotic division takes place. That means the mitotic division takes place in the cell, and it is divided into the nucleus is divided into two types of cells. One is your generative cell, one is your vegetative cell. But the generative cell is attached to your intine layer. That means it is your intine layer. This is your exine layer, and this is your intine layer, and the cell which is divided in it, the generative cell, is attached to the intine cell. It is your intine wall, and it is attached to it. But the nucleus is divided. If you saw the nucleus, the two nucleus, the cells are not same. That means it is a rounded cell, and this is attached to the intine cell. But the vegetative cell is floating on the nutrient medium. That means in cytoplasmic nutrient medium. But the intine is attached to the second cell. That means the generative cell is attached to the intine. But the nucleus are divided in two parts. But the generative cells nucleus is quite prominent and big in nature. But in vegetative cells, the nucleus is quite small. And nextly, it is otherwisely known as your two cells. That means two types of cells are formation takes place. It is your one cell, and then another one is the second cell. So it is otherwisely known as a two cell stage. And the total structure takes place in your anther. You also know that the vegetative cell is otherwisely known as your tube cell. That means it is attached to, it is prominently floated on your nutrient medium or cytoplasmic nutrient medium, and form the pollen tube. Later we are discussing about your pollen tube. This is your before pollination stage, which takes place in your anther. That means in your pollen kit, your pollen is going to develop these types of cells. Nextly, it is differentiated into pollination. That means this is your before pollination stage, this is your after pollination stage. Before pollination takes place in anther, but nextly the after pollination stages, which mainly takes place on stigma. That means the total process takes place on stigma. That means if you saw the structure of your flower, this processes takes place on your female reproductive part. That means your gynoecium also. Gynoecium is consists of your three types of parts, three types of differentiation part, which is one is the stigma and a neck part and the ovary part. That means your stigma, style and ovary part. That means the pollen, the length of the pollen type. It is one of your important questions. The pollen tube, the length of your pollen tube is equals to your length of your stigma. That means the pollen tube formation takes place. The pollen tube structure is equal to the length of your pollen tube is equal to your length of your stigma. That means your neck part. That means your style part, the neck part. So this total structure is consists of two parts. One is your exine, another one is your intine. In this stage of your after pollination stages, that means pollination already takes place, and after pollination it gives rise to the rupture of your exine layer. That means the toe layer is already ruptured, and it gives rise to a solen upgrowth is there, which is otherwisely known as your pollen tube. And the formation of your pollen tube is mainly takes place due to the vegetative cell, which is otherwise known as your tube cell also. That means it is help in your formation of your tube. If we saw the next structure, the total internal fluid is not there. That means there is no internal fluid. That means no cytoplasm is present in it, and the total structure, that means the generative cell and the vegetative cell. That means there is a upgrowth. That means the growth is developed, the pollen tube is developed, and the total generative cells are also included. That means the total nutrient medium generative cell and the vegetative cell follow the total nutrient medium and form a long tube in it, and after that the total long tube is elongated and elongated. So after equals to your style parts. So this total structure is elongated and consists of your generative cell and vegetative cell in it, and consists of a number of nutrient media. And we also saw that there is a teeny upgrowth, that means a plug-like structures are also developed in your rupturing parts. These plugs are actually helps to the backward flow. That means the nutrient mediums are already float in your tube part. The backward flow, rupturing the backward flow, there is a formation of your plugs or callus plugs that takes place, which prevent the backward flow of your nutrient mediums actually. This is your work of your callus plug. Nextly, after the formation of your callus plugs, there is a second mitotic division. That means first mitotic division takes place in your two cell stage, before your two cell stage, and next mitotic division takes place, mitosis takes place in your generative cells after formation of your callus plugs and formation of two haploid male gametes takes place. As it is the formation of two male gametes takes place, it also shows that there is a double fertilization stages are also takes place. That means in future double fertilization takes place here, and this total structure, that means the total mechanism scientific term is otherwise known as your siphonogamy. We also tell that it is your siphonogamy stage. That is all about your development of male gametophyte. I again overlook the total structures. It is consists of 6 types of structures. One is your total nucleated structure, which consists of your nucleus, cytoplasm, and vacuole, consists of a prominent nucleus and number of nutrient medium in it. That means the total pollen nucleus structure, which is n number. That means haploid in nature. Nextly, first mitotic division takes place and gives rise to two cell stage, which is formation of your one vegetative cell, another one is your generative cell. The vegetative cell is as usual floats on your nutrient medium, whose nucleus is quite small in nature, but in your generative cell it is attached to your intine layer. That means it is attached to your intine layer, and its nucleus is, the cell is quite small in nature, but its nucleus is quite big. Nextly, the two cell stage formation takes place, and this is your before pollination stage. That means the total formation, that means total processes takes place in your anther before pollination. And next is your after pollination stage, and it is takes place on your stigma. After attachment of the pollen grain to the stigma, this phases takes place. That means after attachment, the tube formation takes place, and the tube formation mainly takes place due to the vegetative cell, and consists of the pollen tube formation takes place, and the nutrient mediums are firmly attached to the nucleus, and the outgrowthing part, development of the outgrowth takes place, and consists of a plug-like structure, two plug-like structure, which prevent the backward flow of your cytoplasm nutrient medium. And nextly, second mitosis division takes place, and which gives rise to the generative cell to your two haploid male gametophyte, which is otherwise known as your later we discuss about your double fertilization stages, which and this technique is otherwise known as your siphonogamy. Next class we are going to study about the other ones. Thank you.